Welcome back to Sin's Gaming Channel. My name is Michael. This is Railway Empire 2. And yeah, we ingested, I guess, the opposition. So now it's time to rebuild. So, like I said, I'm gonna need New York, Philadelphia, Washington, Charlottesville, Big Lick. Make this one big connection, I guess. Like this. One over here. Cannot have to connect the stuff first here. To New York. Oh, that's gonna be... well, it doesn't matter. There we go. The next station to Washington, D.C. Then we connect this here. I have the money, I can do this. And Charlottesville. Go. I guess Big Lick. There you go. And now we can... well, I'm just gonna do this. Don't think I have to talk. Enjoy. All right. So before I do anything else, I'm gonna really do a whole redo now. Of the important is I don't need those other cities here for now. Maybe gonna add them later, maybe not. For the scenario, it's not important. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna delete all of my rail lines. Yes, you heard that right. I'm gonna delete all my lines because I want them. Can I like? Wish there was an easier way to do that. There's a reason behind, of course. Always a reason behind. It's also a little bit trying out some new stuff. That's what I mainly want to do here. So let's see. So I want to have a line, the first one line here. From Bangor, Portland, to Boston, to New York, to Philadelphia, to Washington, to Charlottesville, and then Big Lick, and then back to Charlottesville, Washington, Philadelphia, New York City, Boston, Portland. I certainly don't want to go over here. I want to go through here. There we go. This way it stays on the right side, which is the... Now here, somehow... Let's see. I don't know why it goes through here. Because I didn't put the direction? Maybe. I know. I have to ignore this for now. I have to set the direction of the tracks. Otherwise this will not work. But it will work, it will just take any track it wants to. Is that all? Yeah, that's it all. That's all. That's it. So now I should be able to make the connection from Bangor, Portland, to Boston, to New York City. I want it to be in Boston. Let's go remove this one here. I want to continue on this side here, right? So New York, there we go. Philadelphia, Washington DC, Charlottesville, and Big Lick. Then back, Charlottesville, Washington DC, Philadelphia, New York City, Boston, Portland, and Bangor. This is of course going to be an express with the Firefly. Okay. There are 15 stops. So I'm going to start with 12 trains just to see how this works out. And in Bangor, let's see, let's put the... In Bangor, I always want to use the first track. Doesn't really matter. But then in Portland, I want to use the second one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Second. Boston. Second. New York City. Second. Philadelphia. Second. Washington. Second. Charlottesville. Second. In Big League, I don't care. First one, second one, doesn't matter. Then Charlottesville, then now, first one. Washington, first one. Philadelphia, first one. New York City, first one. Boston, first one. Portland, first one. There we go. So the train is always on the same track in each direction. It has its own track and own stop. Okay, so we're going to confirm this. Now, so this is the north-south, all the way from Bangor down to Big Lick. And now we're going to have one from Bangor to London. No, to Toronto, because it's bigger. I don't care about London. London can just make... It just can have a little shuttle somewhere else. Or even Buffalo. Actually, Buffalo. I'm gonna make from Bangor to Buffalo. But in the other direction, because we already started the train here. So, Buffalo, Syracuse, Albany, Boston, Portland, and Bangor. And then back Portland, Boston, Albany, Syracuse, and Buffalo. Of course, as express as well. Now let's see. Obviously don't want to go through here. So in Bangor, let's see, now we start off here in Buffalo. So I want it on the outside track, right? So let's start with the number 1. And then in Syracuse as well, number 1. Albany, number 1. Boston, number 1. Portland, number 1. Bangor, doesn't matter. Number 1, number 2. Then number 2 in Portland, Boston, number 2. Is it number 2, right? Number 2, Albany, number 2. Syracuse, number 2. Let's see. Firefly. Let's have 12 trains here as well. Let's see how. Okay, now it's on the outside. Always on the outside. Everywhere. So here we'll split it. It doesn't matter. That should be fine. That should be fine. Okay. So that's done. And now we can have one from Buffalo to Big Lick. Okay. I'm gonna start in Big Lick. So I have three main lines. So Big Lick, Charlottesville, Washington, Philadelphia, New York, Albany, Syracuse, and Buffalo. And then back to Syracuse, Albany, New York City. Yeah, we'll have to fix this once we select what they're going to use. I have to start this a little bit, so let's see. In Big Lick, first of all, Express, Firefly, okay. And another 12, just for good measure. And Big Lake, it doesn't really well. There we go. See, Charlottesville 1, Washington 1, Philadelphia 1. 1 is always the one closest to the station. But here we're going to different one, because I need it to go over here, so I want it to be number 5. New York City has to be number 5. There we go. See, we have 1 and 2 is express, 3 and 4 is cargo, 5 and 6 is express, 7 and 8 is cargo. There we go. Albany, again we go number 1. It's on the inside. No, we have to go number 2 here. I have to be careful with Albany. Albany is different. I have to be careful. Syracuse, number 2 as well. Doesn't this okay? Buffalo, doesn't matter. Let's go 2. Then Syracuse is number 1. Albany 1. City is 6. Number 6. Okay. We have Philadelphia number 2. Because we cannot, we have to switch over. Or actually, oh, right. Okay, I see. If I want to switch over, I have to switch here in Washington. So okay, let's remove it for now. Sure. So we're going to add here like so. There you go. There you go. All right, now we can do this properly. So new line again from Big Lake Express, right, to Charlottesville to Washington. See how it switches over? So Philadelphia, New York, Albany, Syracuse, and Buffalo. Back to Syracuse, Albany, New York, Philadelphia, Washington, Charlottesville, and then Big Lake. Now, I'll make sure that it doesn't really matter here so much. In Charlottesville, it goes on the right side. So it's the first track. In Washington, it's the first track as well, because it's on the right side. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, exactly. It has to be the 5th track. There we go. In New York, it's the 5th track. In Albany, it's the 2nd one. In Syracuse, it's the 2nd one. In Buffalo, it's either. Then goes Syracuse, the 1st one, the right one. Albany, 1st one. New York City, 6th. Philadelphia, 6th. Yeah, Philadelphia is 5th one. There we go. Washington, 6th as well. Charlottesville, it's the 2nd one. There you go. Now this is properly done. Perfect. Except here. But it should be on this track here. It only goes over there. Can it switch? Ah. Can it actually switch over here? You know what? No, I have to, because there are gonna be cargo trains over here. So otherwise it's gonna suck a little bit. So let's see. The problem, yes, I have to go below. So from New York, let's see if I can add this. Okay, and from Albany, okay, why doesn't it? I guess it has to. I have to make a switch here. Somehow. Yeah, this is not very smart here, actually. Now, let's remove the waypoints and make it so that in New York City it's not 5 and 6, but 7 and 8. Okay. So we switch it to 7, and on the back on 8. That didn't do anything. So why doesn't it change now? Alright, what's the problem? Ah, here, because in Philadelphia as well, I need to be on 8 and 7. And in Washington as well, I need to be on 7 and 8. No. Still doesn't? Because now... Wait. Okay, let's pause. Let's confirm. Yes, okay. I'm gonna remove this one here. Thing is, the other side, you cannot go on either side here. Know what I mean? But let's see if I can have a... I wish that was possible. Okay, let's just have the... Still. The double. But hopefully I can have a little switch here. So from here... Wait. That's not gonna work, is it? Okay, let's remove those tracks here. Plus, let's remove those. Okay. We're just gonna build like so. Now we make a four-way here. There you go. Because now I can remove everything in front and do the same thing I did before, like so. And then it should be possible to guide them in the correct way. All right, so let's see. Big Lick, Charlottesville here. So it stays on the outside, okay, that's at the good side. Now here it goes, there we go, it switches on the outside. Then it goes through here, it stays on the outside, on the inside, on the good side. Okay. Just to make sure that it's always on the right side here. So in Charlottesville, on the way up, it needs on the right side, so it needs to be on track 1, okay? And here it needs to be on the 7, 7, 7. And now it's on the right, on the outside track, so it's number 2, any, number 1, number 8, 8, 8, 2, then goes back to 1. Then the Firefly, 12 trains, confirm. There you go. So now we have everything connected from Bangor to Big Lick to Buffalo to Bangor. Everything here is connected now. As you can see, the passengers here, they are not necessarily dedicated to a specific place. It doesn't say where they go, just say it has. Let's just see if we have this one here from Bangor to Port. Okay, the name should be maybe different. How do you rename that? Edit the rail. There we go. So this is Bangor, Big Lick. Okay. Then you have this one here is Big Lick to Charlottesville. Where does it go through? Okay, this is Big Lick Buffalo. There you go. And this one here is Bangor, Buffalo. There you go. Now, this is taking care of all our passenger needs. And I think this should be a good system. Yeah, good. Now let's see about stations. For example, in Big Lick, I'm gonna have to add a maintenance, no, not a maintenance depot. Well, let me see something. Now gonna make Norfolk a warehouse. So yeah, Big Lick is gonna be maintenance depot and dispatch hall. So because there's only I want them to have trains going fast. Okay, Charlottesville. Let's have a restaurant, the post office, right? Washington. Well, restaurant, the post office. I'll buy anything. Philadelphia, same thing. Restaurant, post office. Just make money. New York has already something, I guess, maintenance and post office. So we have some maintenance here going on. Boston and everything there already have something. Then let's see here, train station. We have restaurant, post office, that's good. Syracuse. We have a maintenance depot, so that's fine. And in Portland, I know we have as well. So. Sure. Oh, wait. Let's get some cash. Let's see. There you go. And yeah, so this is how we set up passenger line. You're still in the campaign. By the way, this is still chapter 1 of the campaign, so this is the continuation of my game. Just wanted to add all the different stuff. Then maybe later I'm gonna add. I don't. For now, I'm gonna concentrate on this. Anyway, I'll call this an episode, and in the next episode, I do the same thing, setting up the cargo connections, because that's gonna be fun. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you back next episode when we do cargo. Bye.